So, all right, good. I'm going to bring up our American men's group now, and I'm going to start with a guy who has certainly unlocked the legend level, as he's the winningest Belgian waffle rider of all time, former World Tour pro, and father of twins, Peter Stetina. Come on up, Peter. I don't know why I threw in the father of twins, but I felt like that was something cool, and you're doing a great job as a parent. So, again, Peter really is the king of the Belgian waffle rides. There you go, Peter. Good job and welcome. So, next up, we have our returning champion. He also won in his home state of Michigan, now living in Boulder, Colorado, and just like Pete, another former World Tour pro. The champ is in the house. It's Alexey Vermeulen. Alexey meeting an old friend. So now we have a chance. I really, truly love the characters that make up our Belgian waffle ride family. And this gentleman deserves a tremendous amount of credit for what he's doing on the bike and off the bike, as Opie Cure has become a tremendous partner here. It's all about people with opiate addiction having a chance to get off them. Using bicycles is a beautiful way to improve your health. There's no doubt. That's what Opie Cure is all about. They're good friends of Belgian Waffle Ride, and this is the top American at the Gravel World Championships, at the first ever Gravel Worlds. Come on up, Griffin Easter. You will not find a more genuine group of three individuals than these three dudes right here. That's for sure. So now we'll move to... Actually, I don't know how Rob Britton was left in the American group. The North American group. There we go. As he is a Canadian Olympian, a multi-time Canadian national road champion, and a two-time Tour of Utah winner. Come on up, Rob Britton, out of the pride of Victoria, Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. Hey, buddy. I don't have his home address. All right, so now let's welcome again, Rob. Good to see you. Rob's been riding with a bunch of junior riders, it looks like, lately, getting the fitness level up. So now we have a chance to bring up a U.S. Pro Road champion in his career and the pride of Nederland, Colorado. An American Olympian, this is Alex House. Come on up, Alex. Another father now as well. And we'll move to, on this panel, three more riders to introduce. Next up is certainly one of our danger men here. He was third overall in the Lifetime Series, the winner at Big Sugar out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. It's the mighty Russell Finsterwald. I have not seen Russell yet. Yes, okay, no problem. We'll hope if he can join us, that would be awesome. We've got another Olympian in the house out of Durango, Colorado, a three-time Leadville 100 champion. This is awesome to have him in the mix. He was on the podium already in Arizona. Welcome back to the Belgian Waffle Ride to Howard Grotz. I don't know that Howard is here either. So that's all right. We've got a really strong group here. So that leaves a rider that it is extremely cool to have back with us at Belgian Waffle Ride this year. He's another U.S. Pro champion in the Criterium. Also finished right behind Peter Sagan at the Tour of California in Stage 1 in Sacramento. That was a huge moment for American cycling. This is now out of Florida. Travois McCabe is in the house. It's great to have Travis with us here. So we will send everyone back up to the dais there as Travis joins us. So Alexey, let me start with you, our defending champion. It seems like that honor should be yours. So welcome. How are your travels to California, my friend?
Easy. Little plane flight, and that's it.
So coming in, there you go. No big deal. Are you coming out of Colorado?
Yeah.
There you go. So a couple BWRs already in your career. Secret training they're talking about. How's it been going coming into this event? Are you ready?
I think somehow I feel a little less ready every time I ride the course, but excited to see what we can do on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, so when you look at it, obviously the course is going to favor some riders, other riders' sections maybe not going to be so good with them. How does this course rate for you back through the years? Does it seem like a good vintage for Alexey?
I think there's some techie points that'll test the roadie skills, but I think it's great. I mean, I was trying to think of a witty way to say this the other day, but I think anybody whose nickname ends in a Y, you got to watch out for. Finsty, Lancey, Howie, keep going. But yeah, I think it'll be fun. There's a lot of road and a lot of tech, and I think it's going to be a true winner on Sunday.
So you were one of the early adopters, I would say, of the American on-road gravel scene. What have you seen yourself over the last few years? Is it starting to, I guess, find its rhythm? Maybe a good way to put it. You kind of know what's coming a little more now?
Yeah, a little bit. And I think just, there's a rhythm or a cadence to it, right? And there's races you don't want to miss no matter what. And I think Belgian Waffle Ride California being one of them. It's the true beginning to the year, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would agree. No doubt about it. So, in all honesty, the guys coming from Colorado, it hasn't been an insanely bad winter. Have you been able to ride outside much coming into this event?
Yeah, a good bit. I mean, just riding the mountain bike with a little bit of snow. It's nothing like Michigan.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, and then I did a little stint in Tucson and hit Old Pueblo, so it's been a good mix.
Great. Would you pass the mic to Alex for us here? Thanks, Alex. A U.S. national champion, retired World Tour rider. So you've been making your way into Gravel Mania. Same question for you, actually. I would imagine Nederland, Colorado, where you are, up, 8,000 feet of elevation? Probably not a lot of riding outside.
Nope.
Skiing?
No, a lot of trainer time. I don't know. We've been bouncing around quite a bit. We got a truck and a trailer. We got the kid and the dog and the wife yelling at me, and we found a little bit of sunshine. So I've been pretending to train. I have a tan.
Yeah, looking good, no doubt. So, hey, it's interesting. You could see this sport is about friendship and community as well. The guy right next to you, Pete, not a friend at all, right?
No.
In all honesty, when did you first meet Pete Stetina, Alex? How old were you guys?
I had the misfortune of crossing paths with Pete when I was probably 10 years old.
Yeah, and so through your careers, I'm going to guess that at some point, you've had some good years. Pete's had some good years. What do you think today? Who's going to be the top TIAA CREF alumni rider here?
Yeah, probably Pete.
You're not putting up much fight.
I don't know. Pete'll be this Pete's Palace. We're all at Pete's house right
there
here.
You go.
You look around, every sponsor here is affiliated with
somehow
Pete,
associated with Pete.
Pete's van is just down the street here. I don't know. I just can't stop saying Pete. It's a hot stock right now. It's a tough market, but I'd buy Pete.
There you go. All right. So, gravel racing for you. I mean, it seems like, Alex, your sense of humor, you've had a great time with racing throughout your career. In all honesty, Pete, he really hasn't changed much since junior Alex House. You're still out here having fun, Alex. What keeps you going?
I don't know, Dave.
It's getting tough,
Dave.
isn't it?
It's, a shark in the water. If I stop moving, I'm afraid to see what happens.
All right. Well,
no, I don't know. I'm having fun. I'm having fun, Dave. I come out here just to see you smile. Look at you go.
There you go.
Look at you go. Put that grin away, Dave. That's why I'm here.
All right, beautiful. Would you do me a favor and pass Pete the mic, Alex?
Yeah,
thanks.
My friend of me.
This guy has not changed much over 3 decades, Pete. Has he?
I mean, it's you too. You haven't changed much, Dave. And I just, every time you see him at a race, I see the big old grin. So there's a little Colorado trifecta going on here.
Yeah, no doubt.
I just get to be the brunt of both of your jokes.
Well, thanks. So, hey, man, it's funny that we look back at the Tour of California. We talked a lot about that through the years. I can speak for myself, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. This is just more fun, what we're doing with Belgian waffle rides in the American racing scene now. I know people really missed that event, but now they can come ride with you guys. I mean, it seems like this has been a twist of fate that's not so bad.
No, this is this thing we're doing. This is for all the funds, and it's that was evident when I did this in 2019. You know, I raced the Tour of California the week after, and I was going up a climb in the Gruppetto. I think my ass was dropped, and people were like, "There's the Belgian waffle winner," and people cared a lot more about the Belgian waffle ride than the Tour of California. We gave Richie Porte a little complex that day.
Hey, one of my favorite things, we talked about the community here. Big Tall Wayne.
Yeah.
I mean, he's become an institution out here himself, and that's got to be fun for you to watch, I would think.
Yeah. No,
Celebrity mechanic.
Yeah, he's the people's champ. He treats a Kmart bike the same as your $10,000 race bike, and he has a lot of fun doing it. So we have a lot of adventures and just get to travel this gravel circus and have a drinking buddy with you, and it's a good time.
Sounds perfect. It really does. How important, we've talked about it quite a bit today about you being the winningest rider in Belgian waffle ride history. Jim was telling me, I believe that we think it's under 20 total Belgian waffle rides. Michael might know, actually. But with you coming into our third Kansas, our first Arizona, if you add them all up, how many total have you won? Are you at 6 now? Adding in a Cedar City.
If you count the series, I think it's 6.
Okay.
Yeah, the quadruple crown. Does that count? No.
No, it doesn't.
House is the judge, so 5.
Yeah. So, okay, we'll call it 5. How much does winning still mean to you now? I mean, you've established your presence. It's an interesting thing. I mean, as a
Are you calling me retired?
No, not at all. I'm just curious how you keep that fire burning, because beating these guys is rough.
Yeah, you just look at Alexey over there sitting on his perch, and you just want it back. No, it's just so much fun, and it's easy to motivate for these things. So it's view it like a test, and if winning is an A+, you always want to ace the test, but there's other ways to ace the test too and have a good ride out there.
Thanks, Pete. Good luck. No doubt about it. Let's grab a word with Travois McCabe now. So, Travis, we had a nice little chat before the event here. It's good to see you feeling good out here racing. What do you give how would you say your chances are against a field like this? Are you going to be the guy that comes out of the woodwork for us?
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah, you guys can expect me up there in the front for sure.
Attacking into the
I don't know what I'm
twist.
doing up here, honestly. It's just a bit of a shock for me, but I said yes, so.
So, well, one thing, never want to sell anyone short here. Travois McCabe is one of the greatest sprinters of his generation in road cycling. Travis was second to Peter Sagan in one of the toughest Tour of California sprints that we've ever seen. So it's a different animal out here, I guess, is what you're saying?
Yeah, this is not thank you, Pete, there we go. Yeah, it's not for sprinters. This is not easy like sprinting was for me, so I'm gonna have fun and probably not see most of these guys for the majority of the day, but I'm okay with that.
So it's not the distance that's the issue or the time on the bike, it's the technical part of this event. Is that fair to say for you?
I mean, no, it's not the technical part. It's just they ride so goddamn fast all the time. There's no drafting or hiding. It's like you're in a breakaway all day long for 6 hours.
So you finished Belgian Waffle Ride California before?
No, dude, I've never done this before. Again, I don't know why I'm up here. This is my first time. Mike asked me, and I said, yeah, sure.
Well, my question was going to be for you, the hardest Tour of Utah stage you ever did. Maybe this is a good Rob Britton question as well. But when you look at, you two both share that road experience, the classic American tours, the Utahs, the Californias. How hard is a day like that compared to a day like this? I know that's in a stage race, but compare.
I mean, I think these races are way harder because, like, you can get dropped in a stage race and you have the gruppetto. So you just sit back and talk and have a beer, hang out, have snacks, have a donut, have a beer as a hand up on your way up, Little Cottonwood. Here it's like, it's just full gas. So it's like you get dropped and you have someone passing you and they're not going to let you sit on their wheel or talk to you. So you're just like suffering the whole time. It kind of sucks.
It sounds pretty dog eat dog.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. Like, it's very hard.
So what brings you back to do gravel then? I mean, what was inspiring you to be out here?
I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing it again. It seems fun, but I don't remember it being fun. I just had type 2 fun where you're just all right, I like to suffer. I love riding bikes. It's fun. It's fun to see all my old friends and, it's just one of those things where you think you're out and then you get sucked back in, and you love it. I love it.
Beautiful.
It's fun.
Would you pass the mic to Rob? Ladies and gentlemen, we might have witnessed one of the greatest all-time psych-out head games ever from Travois McCabe right there. Travis is bringing the most fitness he's had in his life to this. No, I'm just kidding. We'll see how you do. So, all right, Rob, how fit are you, Rob Britton?
Yeah, I'm fit.
Really fit, yeah. No, so for you as well, I mean, the same question applies, right? You've had a full pro road career. You're a Canadian Olympian. Why are you out here still doing this stuff? It's so hard.
Yeah. I was going to add to Travis's statement about the difference between this and Utah. Last year doing this race, I was off my bike walking 4 separate times, and that never happened in a bike race before. Usually when you get thirsty, you just put up your car and the mobile buffet comes up, and you're good to go. So, these races are bloody hard.
How about the mechanical element of this whole thing? I mean, it really is. It's like Perry Dakar or something. If you don't know how to take care of your equipment, obviously, I mean, how many times do we watch Travis riding through the gravel on this off the road in Tour of Utah to move up in the group, right, and get a puncture, but a mechanic fix it. You can't do that anymore out here. So it's a different game, isn't it?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, you're self-sufficient out there. No one's going to fix your problems, and you need to do it fast because no one's waiting either. So, yeah, it's a real-time kind of, know your bike.
Yeah, so I would imagine you would know your body pretty well as far as how much effort you've made. A day like you finished Belgian Waffle Ride San Diego before.
I did.
So when you look at the kilojoules, the amount of energy you burned, how does that compare to your biggest days in the road stages?
Yeah, I mean, these days are so big, and like Travis said, like they're just like basically a breakaway the entire day. So it's insane. I think last year was 6,000 or 7,000 kilojoules. You don't really do that in a road stage, like maybe once a year, but like I never did one of the big like San Remo classics, but the stuff I did, I think a 5,000 kj a day is pretty big, so 6 or 7 is massive.
Yeah, that's incredible. It really is. Thanks, Rob. Good luck out there. So that's the Canadian Rob Britton, and now we'll move over to Griffin Easter. Griffin and I was talking about Opicure before we got going. You have to have a lot of pride in what's happening with that. Some wind under your wings when you're racing, I would think.
Yeah, absolutely. Just to have that mission statement behind you, and just the work that we're doing, utilizing the bike to spread awareness, use it as a tool for opioid addiction. And yeah, we have 2 riders here that we're sponsoring this year, and it's just so exciting to, be at it again for year 2. And it's just, and then racing, it's just that added oomph that you need, and when it gets hard out there. So
Yeah, they always say, Griffin, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time, right? And you kind of are working that way, it sounds like, one success story at a time.
Yep,
with
exactly.
Opicure. And really, that positivity radiates from the group. So, top American at Gravel Worlds, that had to feel pretty good, but we're going to do better, right?
Yeah, well, you always want to do better every race you go to, but it was such an incredible experience to be a part of that first inaugural, Gravel World Championships. I'd never represented the USA, and so wearing a national kit was pretty special for me personally. And so, I'd love to go back one day. If it's this year or the year down the road, we'll see.
All right, so I'm going to pass the mic back down to you, but I'll start with you, Griffin. So we're going to look at this Dutch mafia that they've been talking about, and I think it's great for all of us to see the level rising. The racing gets tougher and tougher. What do you think the odds are that the winners sitting at this table, at least here?
I think it's as good as it is as the other side of the table. I think everybody that's coming to this race, the level is high. Everybody's put the training in, and everybody knows how to ride their bike well. So it comes down to luck, and if it's your day, then it's your day. Kind of like last year, Alexey, it was definitely your day, buddy. You just took off, and it was awesome
he got
to be a part
super
of that.
lucky, huh?
Not lucky. No, it was legit. But yeah, no, just for me, it's just getting out here, seeing friends, and seeing where the chips lie, I guess.
Thanks, Griffin. Good luck. Griffin Easter, everybody. All right, how much would it, two-time Tour of Utah winner, Canadian Olympian, how much would you love to win a Belgian waffle ride, Rob?
Yeah, I mean, it would be a great way to start the season. Obviously, this race has like a really, really historic past, so winning here would be massive, and that'd be pretty special. First Canadian to win.
I was going to say, first ever Canadian to win. Well, Travois McCabe, you'll be defending the United States pride here, obviously. Good. So for you coming into this, the gravel world is different. How are you on managing your bike and taking care of things?
I can manage my bike all right. That's
All right.
not the problem.
All right,
The
good.
legs, I can't manage the legs very well, but
right, well,
I'll be the first Florida man to win it, which would be pretty impressive. So
For Florida guy, wins bike race. There you go.
yeah, Floridian.
All right, Travis. Thanks a lot. Pete? Certainly, it's great to have you back. Good luck out there. How's it been for you? Last question now. With the family, changes in your life, it getting harder and harder to win these kind of races?
Oh yeah, I don't think it's the family though. It's just the level of gravel is rising. This is the green pasture. The family thing, you realize, you can carve out time for a training ride or self-care, but you only get to pick one. So sometimes I get a 6-hour ride, but then you come home and it's a baby in your arm or two, and yeah. But it's all good. I'm having a lot of fun.
Perfect. Good luck, Pete. Alex, I'm sure you can relate, my friend.
Yeah, Pete's pretty stinky.
Little more self-care wouldn't hurt,
Yeah, a little
right?
more self-care,
Yeah.
maybe a haircut, maybe a little shave up. I don't know. He's had that mustache for a long time. But the self-care thing is true. I haven't shaved it since Mid-South.
And we could all do a little
but
better.
yeah, American's going to win this. This is the Belgian waffle ride. This is not the Dutch Panacoken ride, okay?
Oh!
Yeah, the shots fired across the bow. No, this is going to be fun. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a great time out there. We'll probably get spanked by them. I don't know. We'll find out. All right. It'll be a good time.
Good luck. Hey, yeah, nobody would be more Dutch than you as an American Stroopwafel fan, Vermeulen, racing for a Dutch World Tour team. But Alexey defending this one. I mean, again, it gets harder and harder, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, I mean it's never easy, right? Even when it looks, I had a couple people be like, "Oh, you won by 6 minutes. You could just win by 2 or 1." And like, that's not how it works. That's
No.
not at all how it works.
No, well, good. Well, enjoy your time here in California, guys, and thanks a lot. Let's give our Americans and Canadians a big hand here, and our Floridians. And we'll be right back with our third and final group here, our women's field.